Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification. For this chemical formula, it involves polyatomic ion, which means the ion consists of more than one type of element, such as hydroxide ion OH-, sulfate ion SO4 2-, nitrate ion NO3-, and carbonate ion CO3 2-. So now we start with sodium hydroxide. So for sodium hydroxide, it involves sodium ion and hydroxide ion. So we bring down the charge +1 and -1. Then we cross the number 1 and 1. So sodium ion involved is 1. And hydroxide ion involved is 1. So the formula of sodium hydroxide is NaOH. Next is sodium nitrate. Sodium ion Na positive and NO3- nitrate ion. So bring down the charge +1 and -1. We cross the number 1 and 1. So it means 1 sodium ion involved. And how many nitrate ion involved? It is 1. So the formula of sodium nitrate is NaNO3. Next is magnesium hydroxide. It involves magnesium ion and hydroxide ion. Bring down the charge +2 and -1. We cross the number 2 and 1. So how many magnesium ion involved? It is 1 magnesium ion. How about hydroxide ion? So it is 2 hydroxide ion involved. Since it is more than one element, so you have to put a bracket to show 2 hydroxide ion involved. Next is potassium sulfate. Involve potassium ion and sulfate ion. Bring down the charge +1 and -2 from sulfate ion. We cross the number 1 and 2. How many potassium ion involved? It is 2 potassium ion involved. How about sulfate ion? 1 sulfate ion involved. So the formula of potassium sulfate is K2SO4. So for this chemical formula, you don't have to put a bracket because only 1 sulfate ion involved. For potassium ion, there's no bracket will be written because potassium ion has 1 type of element, which is K for potassium. Next is magnesium nitrate. Magnesium ion Mg2 positive and NO3- for nitrate ion. Bring down the charge +2 and -1. Now cross the number 2 and 1. How many magnesium ion involved? Yes, it is 1 magnesium ion. How about nitrate ion? It is 2 nitric ion involved. Do we need to write a bracket? Yes, because nitric ion has more than one element. Next, we move to aluminum sulfate. Involve aluminum ion and sulfate ion. Bring down the charge +3 and -2. Cross the number 3 and 2. So how many aluminum ion involved? It is 2 aluminum ion. How about sulfate ion? Yes, it is 3 sulfate ion. Do we need to write a bracket? Yes, to show 3 sulfate ion involved. So the formula for aluminum sulfate is Al2 bracket SO4 3. That's all. See you.